Hey guys, it's Platinum Prism here, and today I'm doing something kind of new. Well, it is new. I don't know if people do this, but I'm writing a book currently called Soul Sisters, and it is kind of a emotional story. It has a lot of things that people seem to make fun of, and things. The main character is a girl named Celeste Marie, and she has cancer, and she's had cancer for 9 years, I think. I think she's 12, maybe. Uh, and it also comes out to have some gay right stuff in it. And yeah, so it's a story written by me, but I haven't finished it. Right now it is 38 pages on Word. I plan on publishing it. I don't know if I'm going to for sure or not. But yeah, so I'm going to read the first chapter, if I can get through the whole thing, and the prologue. So yeah. So very quickly, here's the intro page. Life-changing but truly amazing, not just my disease, but my other half of me. That is her quote. She didn't really say it much in the book. So the chapters are the prologue, which I'll read in a minute. Chapter 1, Public School, which is what I'll be reading today. Chapter 2, Registration. Chapter 3, The First Day. Chapter 4, The Tryouts. Chapter 5, Andrea. Chapter 6, Lucy Hunter. Chapter 7, The Road Trip. Chapter 8, The Relationship. Chapter 9, The Meet. Chapter 10, The Last Appointment, and the Epilogue. This is the prologue. On April 24th, 2003, a girl named Celeste Marie Soria was born. She was born with a luscious mixture of charcoal and chocolate hair, big brown eyes, and light caramel skin. She grew up in the life of a normal child, mom, dad, and a kitten. At early ages, she went to pre-kindergarten and kindergarten with no problem. But, wait. I can't. Oh, I already lost my place. Okay. And she had her groups of friends and Lego house building group at recess. In the winter of 2009, she was taken to a hospital for a few days after a recent doctor's appointment. She was then diagnosed with leukemia and treated for it. Her mom's brilliant idea to homeschool her for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade paid off until the summer before 6th grade. Chapter 1, Public School. Public school? I yell, gripping my spoon. Come on, Celeste, you're 11. You can learn to handle the world. You have so much confidence when you go outside, Mom says, holding my hand. It's only taken me 4 years, I mumble. It's gonna be okay. You'll meet friends, Dad adds in. I don't need human friends. I have Echo, who's basically my sister, in cat form. Celeste, stop thinking about public school so badly. It's just a small change, Mom responds. Small, transitioning from class to class in less than 4 minutes, having each class of 45 minutes, lockers, boyfriends, bays, school lunches, I snap. How do you know all this? Mom asks. I watch a lot of reality TV. Ned's declassified, copyright, it's not always real, but it's trying to scare people about middle school and making fun of it, Dad butts in, grabbing the plates. We've already signed you up for this middle school. Take a look. Mom slides the papers to me. It is a piece of paper with the Ben L. Greenwood Middle School strung across the top. The school is huge, with 3 buildings, very modern looking, fresh greenery, and a pretty blue sky. We go for registration tomorrow, so make a good impression, and we'll find out what bus you ride. Dad yells from the kitchen. Bus? I question my mom. Yes, a bus. Now go to your room, pick out your outfit. I run to my room and shut the door. I hear a muffled purr under my bed. Echo. I search under the bed. I touch a fluffy thing and pull it from my bed. It's Echo. I pick her up and set her in my beanbag chair. Oh, Echo, I'm heading to school now. Be ready not to see me for about 4 less hours a day. I will miss you rubbing on my legs when I do my work and when I'm practicing typing. I kiss her on the head. I have to go get ready for tomorrow. I set her down, lay her on my bed. I grab my journal. Dear Diary, 8/22/14. Tomorrow I have registration for public school. I'm very nervous and really excited at the same time to see how all this will work. All the good things about school and how bad it can be, one of the most intimidating points in my life. I'm going to go to bed now. I shut my diary and sit down. I lay down every so often so I can hear Echo's soft purrs. My mom walks into the room with my oxygen. I grab my tube and stick it in my nose. Then I close my eyes. My mom kisses my head and kneels to my bed, silently prays for my life and my lungs not to fail. I stick my hand off the bed. She grabs it and says, Amen. Wake up! Mom taps on me. I sit up and she opens my blinds and says, Registration day. I soak in the steamy shower and let it run off the side of my face down past my fingertips. I listen to my hum echo off the walls at the shower until my mom tells me to hurry up. I look at the clock. 12:41 p.m. I jump out of the shower and wrap a towel around my body while I dry off my face. I add a tiny bit of blue turquoise eyeshadow and some liner. I create my eyebrows using a dark liner pencil. Put on my outfit, which is a nice shirt with a bow on it and some skinny jeans with some low-cut Converse. Celeste, my mom yells. Coming! I run out of my room, slamming the door. My mom looks out of the door, and I follow. Wait, Mom! What? Don't leave yet. I need to get a bandana. I run back inside to go to the bathroom, wrap a pink bandana around my head. Sprint back to the foyer and out the front door. So I'm going to read chapter 2 as well. I do believe this is a longer chapter, but it's okay. So chapter 2, registration. We enter a big set of doors into a school. The colors are apparently black, red, and the mascot is a dragon. There are loads and loads of people standing around chatting. Feels like everybody's looking at me. I just hide behind my mom. We start walking to the front desk. Hi, a woman waves at me. I wave back to her with a slight smile. Hi, I'm Erica Sawyer, and this is my daughter Celeste Marie Sawyer. We signed her up the other day for school. Okay, let me find her files. The woman types my name into her computer. I don't see any background information on her. I've homeschooled her since first grade, my mom says. Oh, okay, Miss Sawyer, and it says she has leukemia, the woman asks. Yes, she does, my mom says. We have talked to the superintendent about her missing school. She comes to school Monday through Thursday, staying home Fridays. It was approved. We needed to talk to the nurse. Yes, ma'am. She's that way. The woman grabs 2 papers. Here's her schedule and her bus schedule. You need to go to her homeroom teacher to sign some papers, the woman smiles. My mom and I walk down to the nurse and knock on the door. Just a second, the woman explains. The doors fly open. She's holding papers. Come on in, sweetie pie. We walk inside, sit down on the benches. Hello, who's your daughter? Celeste Marie Sawyer. My mom says, Leukemia! The woman snaps. I look at my mom. Yes, she has some worked out with the superintendent. I need to shop her for Advil, Benadryl, and acetaminophen, my mom says. Nurse snatches it out of my mom's hand and writes CMS. My mom and I look at each other. You're set. She slams the meds on the table. What are you waiting for? You want something from me? My mom and I rush out of the nurse's office. Mom, I don't like that lady, I say. I don't think she's an actual nurse. Maybe she's just a sub. What's a sub? Someone who fills in for another teacher. My mom and I walk to my first class, math. The teacher is Miss Smith. She seemed young, very small, and all around her room she had posters for running, pictures of tracks. Courses had many inspirational quotes by some guy named Steve Prefontaine. She seems very nice. She sees me and my mom enter and walk over to me. Hi, you must be Celeste Marie, she says cheerfully. Yeah, you can call me Celeste. Okay, I'll be able to remember that. Hi, I'm Miss Smith. She puts her hand out. I put my hand out, shake hers. My mom does too. My mom sits down at a table and signs papers with Miss Smith. I look around the room. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift, Steve Prefontaine. Something inside of me said, wait a minute, I want to beat this guy, and I took off, Steve Prefontaine. Miss Smith, I say, walking around the room once more, examining the posters. Yes, sweetie, she replies. Do you run? I asked, turning her. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I am also the cross-country coach. What's cross-country? It's running 2 miles. We only run in 1 meet here, but we have 2 months of practice meets, and practice in general. She says, standing up. Mom, can I do the cross-country? She turns to me in a flash. Sweetie, I don't want to doubt you or anything, but with your condition, Mom starts. So what with my condition? I raise my voice. So I don't know how well you'll be able to do it. Doesn't matter. I've had 4.5 years of absolute craziness. Missing all social life, everything have to do with people. Been stuck inside for 4 years. Going outside about once a month. So in the past years, I've only been outside 48 times. I'm 11. I don't care how much more I have to suffer. I want to do cross country, I state. That is one of the most inspirational things I have ever heard somebody say. Miss Smith joins in and runs to hug me. I hug her back. Well, if you follow through with it, I don't see why you can't, Mama says, finishing papers. Really? I smile. Really. It will require training, but don't be sad if you're not the best in the team. You're only 6th grade. There will be 8th and 7th graders as well, Mom warns. Thank you so much, Mom. I turn to Miss Smith. When are tryouts? Their second day of school at 3:25. Meet in my room. She smiles and a new family walks in. Okay, see you later, Celeste. I pass a girl with long brown hair and dark green eyes, with her mom and what seems to be her twin brother. She looks at me and smiles. Wasn't laughing at me smile. It was a friendly smile. How's registration? Dad asks, heading to the table. It's good. I'm going to try out for cross country. Dad looks at me and turns to my mom. Erica, can I see you for a second? This is Erica's point of view. What have you gotten her into this? Gotten her into what? Cross country mess. Her math teacher says something about it and let the girl do it. She has cancer. She has a life or death experiences every day. She could die anyway at any time. There's no possible way they said she was going to live to be 15, I state. Fine. My parents enter the dining area again. Good for you, Celeste. Dad smiles. Mom starts tearing up, and she walks over to the side of the table and kisses me on the head. Meet me in your bedroom after dinner. She walks to my room. I sit and eat my dinner in silence with my dad. What's cross country? Dad asks, not looking up. Running. Running 2 miles. We have one meet, which is like a cross country match. I stutter. I finish my food and run to my room. My mom is sitting on my bed crying. I sit next to her. Celeste, the doctor called. I examine her face. Signs of sadness. I'm gonna die. Unless a miracle happens, you won't make it to be 15. My mom starts crying even more. What if there is a miracle? I say, tearing up myself. God, please, we need a miracle desperately. Save this sweet girl. She has done nothing but good for this world. Please bless us with life and love for this loving girl in Charlotte, North Carolina, North America. And the planet Earth. Amen. She walks out of my room sobbing into hers. I hear the door shut, and I start crying. So if you're still here after me blabbing around for 12 minutes, then thank you so much. If you are still here, make sure to hit that like button if you want to hear more, which I'm going to post more anyway, because I can. Yeah. So see you guys later. Bye!